Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. In the last video, we finally started making our way down the second Dream Codex mission, story mission quest line. And yeah, so far absolutely riveting, loving the story, loving the gameplay. But wasn't exactly sure how long this one was going to go, so we're splitting it up at least into two parts. We are still going to be sticking with our trusty Rhino frame here for the time being, and am planning to stick to this all the way through the end of the mission. So far, so good. So we are literally just going to jump right in without further ado. Picking right back up where we left off, and now we have to save the reservoir. That says sentient, so we're just going to stick with the same mods and loadout and hope for the best.
We saved the moon from a void collapse, but Hunhow can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach this sacred place.
Shadow, bleed the reservoir until it is desert dry.
May as well just grab some resources.
Join with me. Destroy your shame. Become the one I love. Become Nata once more.
This will stop the voices from taking hold. You will have to dream, my angel.
So shame on you! You Orican! So perfect on the outside, but you're rotted through and through!
7 hands raised. For your apostasy, the judgment is death. Margulis, why?
Up and up and up we
It's
go.
about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference. I know we are desperate, Executor, but these aren't Dark soldiers. These are golems possessed by devil minds.
Well, that thing is quite tanky. Aha! Going through here. What in the world?
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
You hesitate, Shadow, but remember your despair. This is your only chance to make it end. Your hatred is too weak, Shadow. Mine is strong. My fragments will finish this.
Tenno. Operator. You're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your ship, now.
I don't suppose that,
You need to focus your mind to unleash your true power.
Oh, okay. Come on, Rhino. Seems like they come in pairs. She didn't make it. My poor puppy.
I don't know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter. There you will find the somatic link.
I wonder if that's the room with the chair. No, they don't want me in there. Looks like it's through here.
Stalker! How? Get past him. Get to the link. Focus, Tenno. Use your energy to breathe life into the somatic link. Focus, Tenno. Use your energy to breathe life into the somatic link.
Interesting.
Again, it needs more power. One more time.
Shadow, protect me. No self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's death will end your despair. All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things? You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself. What is this?
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war within.
Whoa, what? Okay, so I guess I'm setting up a new character of some kind. So I'll take a minute, but oh man. Wow, what a good mission and story this is. Okay, guys, I'm on the edge of my seat. Let me take my time, do this, and we'll see how this wraps up, I suppose.
My child, so beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
The soft lines of a hand. My mother's, I think. We were watching the stars, awaiting the jump to Tau. She was afraid.
Memories. From your time aboard the Zariman 10-0, before the void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space, All her crew gone, except the children.
We were just kids. They were afraid of what we could do. When they tried to treat us like rats, I stood up to them. I wasn't going to let them divide us after what we'd been through.
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The Void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
She confronted them even when she knew what it would cost her. Blinded and sick by her work with us. Yet in her heart, stronger than all of us.
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
It was a shadow underneath what we did. The sensation of being a victim, of being helpless. I took up the sword to protect those in need.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see yours?
Oh, even more interesting.
I see a tree of many branches. The Naramon way. Our discipline focused on knowing the enemy. We believe that to truly understand a foe would confer the greatest advantage upon a warrior.
Naramon will be your focus. But we have so much more to do. Here in the Orbiter, transference will be even stronger. Command the Warframes. Make whole the shattered world you've been given. Are you ready, Tenno?
Yes, Lotus, I am.
Well, that was epic.
You have new quests in your codex.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
There's only one plot. Things are not what they seem.
Oh, interesting. That requires mastery rank 10. Yeah, not surprised there. That's probably going to be an awesome weapon. Okay. Okay. I am guessing that was the conclusion of the second dream. Where would that show? Down at the bottom, right? Completed. Okay, well, yeah, that definitely took longer than I anticipated. So, guys, I'll just say this at the end of having completed that. Obviously, a lot of cutscenes. My intent will be to keep it all in, but I will find out probably pretty quickly if the dev does copyright strikes by putting in long cutscenes and clips that has music and other IP in there. So I apologize in advance if I have to cut majority or any or all of the cutscenes, but I'm going to try to keep it all in the video so those that want to see it can. But man, I can't believe how good that quest was. That was far more than I could have ever guessed.
Will you begin another mission?
I guess I'm not sure what the deal is with that operator we just saved. I guess as we progress, we'll find out more. Here we've got this link in here, And it looks like they're aboard my ship now. So I can focus them, or how does this work? Tap X? Focus? Okay, interesting. Appearance, I guess that's just if you want to change the appearance. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, something completely new and different that we have access to now. Makes me wonder what's going to be behind door number 3 here down the line. Obviously, over here, we know what's behind that one. But anyway, yeah, that was a great mission, guys. Let me see. I'm probably already over half an hour just for that last bit of this mission. So if I can keep all of this in, this will just be a conclusion, a part 2. And if I have to cut it, I will splice it into the first video. I ought to find out pretty quickly when I get into editing and get the upload. So since I do them in advance, if I have to go back and re-edit and splice and cut stuff out, I will just do it and then splice it back into a single video and then re-upload. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to keep it all there. Guys, that mission was awesome. What an incredible story. I can't even wait for what is around the next corner. But mission accomplished. Got to play around a good bit with Rhino. Yeah, so far this has been a pretty good adventure here. Next on the docket is going to be the Ghost frame. So when we jump in next time, we'll have a first impression of a new frame there, swap over to some new weapons, and go to some lower level places just to get a good bit of XP started. And then we will take a peek at the nav again and see where we want to head next. I don't want to jump right into another new codex mission. But we have plenty of bounties to track, plenty of weeklies. We haven't done a Ayatin sculpture hunt from Maru in a while, but I did find one free to all, so I just got to pop in some stars. We can visit Maru and sell that off. So much to do on the docket, but I absolutely loved that mission. That was spectacularly good. I cannot wait to see what is in store next. But guys, that is going to do it. Relatively short and sweet for the day. As always, I do appreciate you checking in, and we will catch ya on the next one.